Commitment. You have to be committed to become a professional, not just an amateur or an inexperienced agent. Now, what's the difference? Now, let's talk about the difference about an amateur, an inexperienced agent versus a professional agent. Now, we're not necessarily talking about the knowledge or just the information that you have. We're talking about a sales agent. We're talking about a master in sales, a master closer, someone that understands the concept of sales, and someone that's able to execute it at a level where every single deal is a done deal. Or just simply everyone that has the ability of actually fulfilling and having positive and very productive results, that's a professional. Someone that's doing it consistently every single day, that's a professional. Now, let's talk about some of the qualities, some of the factors of an inexperienced, an amateur, and also a professional, so you can keep these in mind at an early age, at an early stage of your career, an early stage of your sales training career. So it could help you, push you, and remind you that to become a professional, there's certain qualities, certain factors that you have to keep in consideration. Now, let's talk about an amateur. Let me give you a few bullet points. Number one, an amateur, they don't have the ambition of becoming great. Number two, they'll settle for whatever it is, meaning they'll settle for a minimum deal, they'll settle for having a walk, they'll settle for just minimum knowledge, they'll settle for minimum training, they'll just settle. They're more of conformists. Number three, they do not believe in constant training. They do not believe in constant practice. They do not believe that the more they practice, the more you train, the better you're going to become. Number four, doesn't train at all. Doesn't open up their notes. Does not, besides the fact that they don't believe in the training or in the learning, they actually don't do anything at all. See, I'd rather not believe, but for me to do it, because eventually it's going to give me results. But they don't believe, which is number three, and they don't do anything at all, which is number four. Number five, they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they're capable of becoming a professional. Number six, they don't understand what the difference between a professional and an amateur. Maybe they never thought that there's a level of aggressiveness, a level of a successful closer or a successful sales agent, and that's what gives you that professional level. So maybe they don't believe that there's a position or there's a level that you could be considered or categorized as a professional. Inconsistency is number six. Inconsistency meaning they may have a decent day today, they may practice a little bit today, but they don't do it tomorrow, or they don't do it for a couple of days. They're very inconsistent in everything that they do, from training, from learning, from practicing to closing deals and charging broker's fee and qualifying, everything in general. Very inconsistent. So those are some qualities of an amateur, of an inexperienced. Now let me give you a solution. The solution is to keep in mind some of the qualities of a professional sales agent and to actually follow that. Now, regardless if you've been working within insurance or you've been an agent with us for a couple months or for a long time, or you just started, regardless of your type of experience, you may actually have followed this concept of an amateur, an inexperienced in a previous employment or just a previous position, or just simply within your previous history of your employment with us. Now, I want you to follow these qualities, these factors, and I want you to apply them every single day, because my goal is to give you an abundance of knowledge for you to become a professional. See, what gives me the opportunity of becoming successful in sales, and we're only talking about sales, is simply the fact that I keep working on my craft. There's no such thing as knowing enough. There's no such thing as already knowing everything. I keep working, I keep practicing, I keep training. I have different methods that I use, but I train every single day. And that gives me the opportunity of being very aggressive, of improving on my skill. And that's one of the qualities of becoming a pro. So let's write a couple qualities of becoming a pro. Number one, you have to believe in yourself. Now, the good thing is, I'm going to help you believe in yourself. So regardless of your level of experience, regardless if you've had success in sales in the past, I'm going to help you believe in yourself, because most likely I believe more in you than you believe in yourself. And we're going to translate that into something positive. But I'm going to give you so much knowledge, so much confidence. I'm going to mentor you to become great. And I'm going to mentor you to help you fulfill this level one, which is to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're capable. You have to believe that you're great. You have to believe that you're going to become a professional. Remember, it doesn't matter the level of experience or the level of aggressiveness that you're in. All that matters is that you have to believe that you're capable. You have to believe that you are going to become a professional. That's number one. That's the most important thing, because it has to do with mentality. Number two, you have to be ambitious. You have to have some sort of ambition. You have to have some sort of goal that you're working towards. Regardless of what it is, one of the things should be to become very, very aggressive, to become a professional in closing, to become very aggressive in charging brokers fee, to become an aggressive sales agent, to produce at a level that you're considered one of the top agents. That should be one of your goals. Number three, you have to understand that it's going to require more than your average energy and time and effort. You have to understand this. Before we get into the training and practicing, you have to understand that it's going to take more than what you imagined. It's going to take more than what you thought. It's going to take more than what you wanted to actually use towards becoming great or becoming a professional. It's going to take more. So if you ever committed to something, it's going to take more. If you feel that you've committed to this program, it's going to take more. It's simply going to take more to put you at a level where you're actually great and you're a professional. Why? Because there's so many courses, there's so many areas, there's so much information, there's so many topics, there's so much material that I'm going to give you, and for you to understand, which is one, for you to actually know the material so you can explain it and get your point across, and so that your execution level could be very high. It's going to take more than what you thought. It's going to take absolutely more effort than what you imagined. But if you're able to understand that, then we can work towards getting you to the next level. Number four, you have to practice every single day. You have to train every single day. There's different methods that we're going to talk about in a different segment, but you have to practice. Review your notes, role play by yourself, record yourself, audio recording, video recording, do it at home. Just listen to yourself. Do you convince yourself? First of all, if you're not able to convince yourself, if you're recording yourself, you listen to yourself, and you have doubts of the information that you're listening to, then that's a problem. You keep practicing until you feel confident about the information, and that information is going to help you. That role-playing scenario is going to help you, because now you're going to give yourself an opportunity to understand how good or how bad you're doing. So you have to practice every single day. You have to train every single day. You have to understand that to become great, to become a professional, you have to practice. And it's a constant, every single day practice. Every single day you should be role-playing. Every single day you should be reviewing your notes. There's no such thing as I already know it. I've been in this industry. I've been working within sales and developing material for the last 15 years. And I'm still working on becoming more creative, more aggressive, more knowledgeable. I'm getting better ideas as I continue to work on my craft. So as I practice, as I train, I continue to get better ideas than the ideas that I had yesterday. So for you, it's going to require an execution level. And for you to have a high execution level, It's going to require a lot of training, a lot of practicing. So constant every single day training. Those are the last one for becoming a professional, consistency. Now, when you do it at a high level every single day, it's going to give you an opportunity. It's going to give you the ability of becoming great, but you have to be consistent. So if you had a great day today, if you had great production, positive results, you have to make sure that the same results are being met every single day, that you're getting the same results, that you're fulfilling your duties every single day. There's no reason why you should have a positive day, a negative day, a good day, a bad day. There's no such thing. A professional understands that if they use the same effort every single day, they're going to get the same results every single day. So compare the difference between an amateur and inexperienced and a professional. My goal is to help you become a professional, but you're going to have to follow these factors.